Alright, so we start back up in the Lord's Alliance Great Hall. You guys are celebrating, relaxing, drinking. You have a donkey halfway through the entrance door. Everybody's, all the pedestrians are joining you and celebrating. A little bit out of distance because of your order, but still revelries all around. Woohoo!
I want to ask Sildar, if he knows where Nyx is. I think Nyx was the one who offered us the rewards for magical items and for clearing the cave. Does he know a Nyx?
He looks at you and says, Nyx, I don't know. And Gunner speaks up, no, that's my boy. I sent him to you.
Well, he said to meet us at the Lord's Alliance, so... well, I guess, then Gundren, are you paying up?
Look in the shadows.
Yeah, no, so Gundren sent Nyx to you as messenger. Your very first episode, he was supposed to meet you at that inn. He wasn't able to meet you because he was heading out early, and he sent Nyx to give you the mission and the message.
Right,
But Nyx said he would meet us at the Lord's Alliance, though.
Yeah, at the beginning of the cave. Is where he also mentioned...
So we look at the door and in strolls.
Yeah, he's not there right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
I guess we'll lost.
If you remember some other information about Nyx and his father, you might also know why he might not be there.
I don't have my notebook with me today.
Yeah.
it's all of that.
Okay,
you
Val,
turn your
take your shirt
Bluetooth
off.
off? Try to connect it.
I'm going for a bath.
They line you out with rooms and baths. You guys are free to do what you like here at the Lord's Alliance. There's a couple other inns if you prefer more privacy. Everything is on them.
I'm going to go grab a bottle of mead from the bar and take it with me to the bath.
Absolutely. You kind of disappear with your feline
Yes.
as the revelries continue.
I'm gonna look at her and look at what she just did and that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that as well.
Okay. A couple of you disappear.
2 bottles of mead. Scurried in the bathroom.
Yes.
I enjoy
Can you
it.
hear?
Yeah, I can do
Okay.
Val is with us, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
that.
Okay.
We're a little
She's
bit too
probably
gross
going
for revelry, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. I've got a bottle of mead in each hand, and I'm running to the bathhouse.
Sounds good. He orders soaps and bubbles and fragrances and incense to be sent to all you guys.
In other words,
all
y'all
of the
stink.
fixings, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna grab some wine, go soak in a tub.
I imagine like as we're shuffling by, they're just like hitting us with delousing powder.
Some lime. Yeah. So everybody's running up, taking a bath,
Yes.
or
Wow.
anybody else doing anything?
No, I'm getting it.
Okay, so
I'm
Does
just
the
drinking beer.
barbarian even care?
I'm just drinking beer.
okay, so
I'm gonna-
Barbarian stays at the bar.
I'm gonna turn to Val and be like, "Where your boyfriend at?"
Where your boyfriend? Is he big? Is he hefty? Does he like magnets?
Does yes. She kind of looks around and says, "I don't know. That's a good point.
Can you summon
Speaking of,
him? Can you
I'll catch
lift?
you guys later." And she just disappears.
Can you lift up your shirt and summon him?
Second that motion.
It's in Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Oh, if she's trying to disappear, I have a running thing with her. I try to follow her.
Okay.
So, does she like disappear quickly? Can I follow her?
Give me. Are you trying to be stealthy or just?
Ish, but not really. Like, she kind of knows, but at the same time, like, I can see her
It's a
trying.
game of cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you run out and follow her a little bit. She knows you're fucking following her.
Yeah.
It's a game now. She doesn't care. She heads, darts in and out. Kind of makes a game out of it, but also lets you get close
I'm like
enough.
walking down the road, just seeing her like dart in and out.
Yeah. She goes back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like an episode of Scooby-Doo in the hall.
She does a couple loop-de-loops, just trying to play with you a little bit, but then ends up darting into the flummery shop.
Flumery. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Such a weird word.
Flumery. What is as a flumery again?
You're a
it was
bloomer.
little trinkets and stuff, right?
Knickknacks, and it was a knickknack shop.
So
Okay.
is she
Place that
going to
sells
sell
flumes.
some of the stuff that she looted, or is she still looking for
She-
her boyfriend?
She got that underground
that
thieves
cube
den in the
from
flimmery shop.
Okay, so I will go into the shop and do I see her?
You are greeted by the old man.
But no Val.
Well, hello! Welcome! What can I help you with?
Oh, hi. So I have a friend. We are very close, and she came in here, but I don't see her
If
now.
you're very close, I don't see her. I mean...
Well, we're not like close, like in proximity.
Oh!
I mean, like-
Okay.
Well, I tried to hold her hand, and she like ran off.
She ran off.
Yeah.
That sounds more like a different situation.
No.
Stalker.
No. We're actually really good friends. Like, I know what she looks like. I know what she smells like.
This isn't getting any better for you.
I have this need to be near her.
I know what she looks like when she's
Him
sleeping.
kind of
I
reach
have
back to the
drawings.
little bell.
I have drawings of her when she's sleeping.
He reaches back to the
Here's her
little bell.
Nice!
No. We're really close. We're friends, but she said she was going in here, and then she disappeared. Like.
How to Catch a Predator is playing in the Lord's Alliance. Where I know her.
Switch to camera 2.
Yeah, I don't see her. Where did she go?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't know of anyone that has come in here before you. Can I help you with anything?
Really? Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I miss her. Okay. No, and I walk out.
Have a nice day, sweetie.
I guess you do. I just walk back really slowly.
Okay.
I'm just like kicking dirt.
I'm giving myself bubble beards
Yeah.
and a bubble
You're
ball.
walking back, and there's an obvious path that kind of like clears for you.
Ooh. Because I still smell.
Yes.
Well,
Um,
because you're gorgeous.
Yeah, you're
and-
radiant, but you're odoristic.
I'm giving myself a bubble beard and a
I'm a
bubble
tall
ball.
Staring at like your little shinies, all your shinies.
Yeah.
I just have my feet up on the edge of the tub and I'm just draining that bottle of mead,
Yes.
thanking my lucky stars that we're not underground anymore.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I start putting fingers under doors looking for Ember. Ember, is that you?
Do you send up some glitter?
Privacy!
Ember! Ember! She knows that until she
Room
answers.
service.
I'm gonna be really loud. Room service!
Wait,
Ember!
Wait, so I hear her, and I like just sing. I can't hear you.
But the thing is that everybody else has answered, but no one answers from that room. So when I open the door, is the door locked?
Yeah.
Is it though?
What's your skills like, man?
Someone with a criminal background?
Can I pick this lock?
Give me a lockpick.
I don't know how to do that.
That's gonna be a
So-
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Where
My
are they on my
passive
skills?
perception is like stupid, right?
Sleight of
Stupid
hand.
awesome.
Okay. So
Oh boy.
6 plus sleight of hand 5. So
Oh my gosh. 5.
it's only 11 still though.
You get out a couple like you don't have a lockpicking kit, but you get out like a hairpin or something. And
Yeah.
you're trying to get it in there, and Ember's in her bubble bottle drive, just like
I
see
can hear
curse
her.
bubbles coming
Yeah,
from.
my passive perception's 18, so
I
I'm
know.
just like, I can hear you picking the lock going.
I say it. I start saying, I'm picking your lock!
But you're unable to.
Okay.
Not the lock to my heart.
Starts singing the picking lock song. Picking the lock,
Picking the
the
lock.
Concentrate.
I go, just kidding, and I walk off.
Okay. You go find your own.
Wait, do you walk
I-
off?
I walk off, and then I stand by the door.
Slowly, yeah.
She
Couple
does the
steps.
like.
Yeah. And then I stand there to see if she like opens the door thinking I'm gone. Do you? Okay.
But What you don't know is my spiritual weapon was inside the door. I was so hoping you were gonna get through the lock because I was going to have it like be floating above the door, and then when you walk in, just like tap you on the head.
Man.
So I hear you.
Well,
go
you're
away.
lucky I didn't get in.
I hear you go away. I let it fizzle.
It's a spiritual weapon fight.
Clarify.
Oh my gosh, we need to do that sometime.
All right.
That would be fun.
And then I go down to the barkeep. I go, my friends don't love me. And I give him some money and ask for a room. Or she. I don't know what it is.
Awesome. Yeah. He kind of
Everything's
gives
paid
you
for.
everything that you ask for
Okay.
in your own room.
Cool, fine. I lock the door. And then I lock the bathroom door. No, there's probably not a bathroom.
Yeah.
She's just locking random doors that aren't hers.
Again, so you guys take some time, freshen up. You guys will probably take a couple hours just to kind of degrease,
Clean my
feel
armor.
fresh,
Short
and
rest.
feel yourselves, feel like yourselves again.
Yeah, so I after getting cleaned up, a little bit refreshed, I go back down, meet up with Sildar, and I want to ask him about the purple gem. I have it wrapped up, but find the table. I sit down at the table next to Sildar, and just kind of put it on the table and unwrap it. Ask him, what can you tell me about this? Have you heard anything about, or do you know anything about the cave and what might have been in there?
The purple gem wasn't from the cave.
The dark gem was the gemstone, very dark purpley shard. Definitely not. Does not look to be a complete gemstone. This is the one we found from Nesnir. The dark stone we already.
Yeah, you had talked to Wang.
Wang, yeah, that's it. But this one, the gemstone that we took from Nesnir. Not, and it wasn't the same as the other dark stone.
What was your notes on it?
Gemstone on altar is very dark,
Oh.
purpley shard.
Okay, that. Yeah. Okay, so he kind of checks it out, doesn't touch it, leans in, says, I don't know anything about it. You might want to take it to someone who has a little more arcane knowledge.
Okay. I might bring it back to Wayne. He had a knowledge of gems.
Let's go see Wang.
He
was the best.
Other than that, I just tell him that, tomorrow I intend to bring back some grains and other wares to Phandelver. I made a promise to help them rebuild after we got done with Echo Cave.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need any contributions for that.
That would be most appreciated. Yeah, and then continue sitting there.
Sounds good.
Just commiserating.
Kind of a little bit of chit chat.
Yeah, chit chat.
After a while, there's a slight pause, and you look over and see Gundren and his brother over the table and says, kind of waves you over.
Alright, we'll go over to see what's up.
He just says, you did an amazing job. I am super grateful for the life of my brother, first and foremost, but also for what you've done to restore our reputation, to restore the pact. The history has been restored here. This will not be forgotten for hundreds of years. And he begins to bring out large bags and pay you guys. So you guys now each have the 2,500. Was it?
Yeah.
Bring on the money.
Yeah.
2,500 gold pieces.
Wait, each or
Each.
what?
Yes.
How much did
I
you
like this job.
2,500.
Along with that, he says, you did a job above and beyond. So he gives you each like a little gold token that isn't a currency. He said it's basically an IOU.
It's a Dave and Buster coin.
You can exchange this for a bouncy ball.
But I got two.
They look different than that, though.
Yeah. So I asked, do you have plans for the cave, or what do you think's going to happen with the cave now that the portal's open?
I will let Lord Eridon deal with that. We will be involved with that, but we are going to get the proper people to get that back up and running. Obviously secure. We don't want anything returning to it or invading it that would turn it to evil. So we will get right on that.
Who's the coin thing you said that's an IOU? Who's that from?
Silver.
Gundren.
Gundren.
Oh.
Gundren?
Mm-hmm. Rockseeker. So you guys all have been paid by the Rockseekers.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I want to go.
Hang on, I'm writing this in my inventory. I'm gonna make a custom thing for it.
And after a little bit more chit chat, idle catching up on old times. Falco and Gundren go back a ways.
Mm-hmm.
After a little bit of that, then I'll retire back upstairs and
Back to your room.
back to my room for a long
Okay.
rest.
Absolutely.
Probably a good idea.
Another pitcher of ale or whatever your choice for the night.
Trying to live a little cleaner, so just going with water.
Okay, water. Yeah, you got a detox.
Fair to say that we can all take a long rest.
Mm-hmm. It's up to you guys. If you guys are doing anything before long rest.
So at this point, just I think
Feel weary.
to help everyone out, I think so. We got back. It was daytime, so it's kind of I'm guessing about
It's been a
evening.
few, yeah, at least a
It's
couple hours
evening.
bathing and stuff like that. It's definitely evening.
Yeah.
What do
Is
you
Val
guys?
back
You
yet?
guys doing anything before long rest?
No, I'm
Val's
just
not
gonna
back.
do a long rest.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to make
One
this
Mississippi.
Should we worry about Val?
Yeah, I know.
Have you?
Val's
before-
looting every ring she enters.
I mean,
She hasn't got
I
here.
know she's resourceful. And she obviously stayed out of trouble while we were in the cave.
They're using
But
human shields.
and by hiding and being small.
I believe I have a sword on order.
Sword.
A sword.
A sword.
An escort.
For who's that from?
What's her face at the place?
Oh,
That really narrows it down. Means
I
that.
had ordered a sword of another sword
Yes.
of wounding.
through Elander's bow.
Yes.
A bow?
Yeah, it's earlier in the game.
No, I'm not ordering a bow. This is what the place is called.
Oh, right.
That was the only notes I. Let's see. What's that? And, yes. Faerun Elandor. Under Elandor's bow. So if you guys remember, she was like a very fine-looking elvish woman. You actually got caught trying to steal in a disguise.
She never caught
This
me.
is that.
She caught my
She
image.
caught your She caught your alter.
My alter ego.
Yeah.
She realized
Is
it
that
was
where the
Valkyrie, but
Val
who it was.
stole that cube?
Yes.
Yes, and got away with it.
She
Son of a.
swiped something. So are you stopping there before long rest? What's going on?
Do you remember what type of sword I had ordered? Because I remember it was a specific. I know it was a sword of wounding of some sort, but I'm trying to remember what type of sword. Because I remember it was. I specifically asked for that certain sword because it was a D8 for damage, but it was also considered a finesse weapon.
I think you're just trying to get a +1 on it or something.
No.
Well, helps.
Okay. So you don't have any notes on what it was.
Not offhand.
I'll have to find that type of sword again.
Yep.
My notes are more focused on what Falco was doing.
No.
Should have brought my notebook. I didn't think we would actually be done with the cave tonight.
Always bring your notes.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else do anything?
I just want to get to the crafting shop.
I think I was working on jewelry, so I'll
In
probably
the bath.
tinker until my eyes get droopy.
Okay, you're in your bubble bath. You've got your little eyeglass
I meant
looker. You're just
after
like
my bath.
super. Okay.
Like, you know, get cleaned up, soak for like a solid hour and a half,
Mhm.
and just like soak away the pain because like my health is still down low. So I'm tired, I'm wounded.
He's
but
a rapier.
Well, all right.
Yeah. On that
She's
note.
in the middle of her bath.
Yeah.
It's River. In the other
Just gonna
room.
burst in. It was a rapier. I remember. Okay, goodbye.
And you splash.
No, he didn't get in the door because
The door was specially not locked for him.
Okay.
Finish my bath, go to my room, like find a desk, set up my jeweler's kit and stuff like on the surface, do a little tinkering, and then pass out in bed when I start to get sleepy.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna keep it chill for tonight. It was a long
Doing
fracking
anything? Just
day.
hanging out, waiting at the bar.
Well,
It's the middle of the day.
No, it's
No.
not. It's evening.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay, awesome. So guys are buying you drinks left and right,
Buying me
and
drinks.
you're
You went
being
to bed.
you're being life of the party.
You are
I'm being the life of the party.
you need to go to bed.
Okay,
You know
I
what?
jump on the table.
You're telling stories of how you saved everybody.
Single-handedly.
I destroyed that portal. We still don't know what was coming through that portal.
Remind
I
me.
stopped it.
Remind me.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're having a great time
Yeah.
until eventually you just. Do you want to pass out down there, or do you want to pass out in your room?
I'm on top of the table.
Okay, you
Yeah, we know.
are in the middle of
Done.
another story, and
One too many.
and they just kind of like shovel you onto the middle of the table.
There was this bone devil.
A few of them kind of stack some plates and cups. They kind of make a little game out of it.
Stacking
Start
Cheerios
drawing on my
Cheerios.
face.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to draw with, but yeah. I mean, they got ink.
Charcoal.
Yeah, they got ink. Yeah, so there might be a few drawings in the morning. So you pass out downstairs.
Okay.
I
You
was-
went to your room, right? You
Yeah,
good?
well, I was hanging out in the corner for a
Yeah,
while, and I
Whisper?
saw all those story stuff, and I
Anything
went to my room,
special? You just going to your room and hanging out.
which is weird for me. That cave took it out.
Sounds good. All right, so everybody takes a long rest.
Oh yes, the
Yes,
button.
get rid of my exhaustion.
So I'm gonna meditate for 4 hours, and then I'm gonna climb up on the roof of the building and just stare at the sky for a while. Because
Absolutely.
I haven't seen it in 2 weeks.
So you immediately you get a little bit of rest, and you just immediately climb out the window, get up on the roof, and just stay there. You are breathing deeply, enjoying.
I think I am going to actually head over to a forge,
Considering we lost yours.
and I am going to
24-hour forge.
start a project that I've
You talk about in the morning
no, before I go to bed.
before you go to bed. Okay.
Oh, so you're gonna wake him up?
And
Well, I think he was told
Yeah.
you could go and use it whenever you wanted.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to start a project that
That
I've had in mind for a long time. So what time is it that we came through that portal, or that we got done with our baths and stuff?
Like I said, it's evening. It's
Okay,
night,
so
yeah.
I'll do it in the morning then. I'm gonna wake up early and go to that forge.
Okay. You wake up, come
That's
downstairs.
exactly what I'm doing.
You gonna follow? Okay. So you guys head off to kind of talk to the innkeep and get directions on which way the forge is.
Bless you.
He said, head back down that way.
You wanna tag along?
Yes. I have a hard wood.
Not you too, my friend. It is morning.
Yes. Yeah.
No!
This one's hard.
No.
You got a hard bone.
No! Big buggy.
Let's see.
This one's harder than usual.
And
Still
he's happy to
happening.
see you.
This does sucks.
He says, head down to Brax. He'll hook you up.
Black, sorry.
It kind of gives you direction. You kind of slowly head down. The morning's just started. It's obviously everybody's just kind of moving slow, getting the shop set up, opening the doors, and things like that. So you do hear kind of a distant ting, 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 ting. As you know, Smiths like to start early. So you can head that direction.
Cool.
Evening. You must be Brax, I take it.
He doesn't respond. You can just see this muscled humanoid just working away.
I'm gonna wait until, because I know that when you're in the hammering phase, like time is crucial. So I'm gonna wait for him to take a pause to reheat the metal before I interrupt him.
Absolutely. So he's kind of ting 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 ting, flashes it and then sends it back into the fire.
Once it's in the forge. Evening there. My name is Phil. I'm told you must be Brax,
I
the
am.
master of this forge.
What can I do for you?
I was told that you'd be the man to talk to if I would require use of a forge. I was hoping to maybe borrow it when you've got some free time to
You were
do some
looking to
projects.
rent an anvil.
Yes,
Have you got skill?
I do. I've been a blacksmith for a few decades.
Okay. Could you shape me an iron rod?
We're gonna do this again.
That's exactly
For
what
fuck's
I was like, what are you talking about? A decade?
No, I'm not doing it. So he says, it'll cost you a little bit if you can pay the coin, but I've got an empty anvil over there in the corner. My assistant isn't here yet, so if you're paying coin, then you can take his place.
Phil just puts a big bag of gold.
How much are we talking? Because while I am flush with coin at the moment, I think most of that's going to be spoken for an order I've already previously placed.
2 gold a day.
2 gold a day? Okay, I can do
8
2.
hours.
I can do 2 gold. I'm tossing the 2 gold.
Crap. That's expensive.
Yeah, he catches it, chuckles, and then goes
You
back
were
to
ripped
work.
off. You didn't have
I
it all.
don't care.
That was like a month.
He just kind of gives you quick instructions on where, I mean, you can kind of make your way around the shop, but he tells you where stuff's at.
So I am going to start heating up some steel.
And he's kind of out of the corner as you work and just kind of
This
observing
thing
you.
does not want to charge.
Bill Murray, what are you doing as you guys are in the shop?
Oh, I want to ask, what was his name?
Brax.
Brax.
Brax. I had this bone. Seeing if you could do anything with it or point me to somebody who can handle.
Well, what do you want to do with it?
I
I
have
can
no
do
idea.
a lot of things with it.
No idea.
No idea. Well, that doesn't
Weapon.
give me. You want a weapon.
Yes.
You want me to make it into a knife, a shield, a spear. Well, you're not telling me what you want. I don't know what you want, bro.
You can make a shield out of it? I kind of want to say yes.
It's a handle.
Just to see you do it.
It's not
Just to
like
see what you do with it.
What
if
kind
I-
of bone is it? Let's start there.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
just
tell
a
me
long
anything about
bone.
it?
You can tell it's been. It's
Like-
got those like the knobs on each end.
Like a femur bone?
It's not a femur that you would recognize.
Okay.
It's just a slightly curved bone with the joint knobs on each
How
end.
long is it?
It's a good couple feet, 1.5 foot.
Do you make a badass glaive with it?
What?
It's a blunt weapon.
What about like a maul handle?
That'd be cool.
Is that what you want? Maul handle?
I don't know.
I'm gonna hear what's going on while I'm waiting for it to my metal to heat up. And what weapon are you using right now? Is it a
Maul.
maul?
He's got a maul +1.
You could probably take your maul and transfer the head from that and put it and fashion it onto the
That's what
bone
I
as
was
a
thinking.
handle and maybe get some kind of buff.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Okay, so he asked to see your maul. This is what I'm working with. He kind of
Yes.
looks at it, says, "This is a very fine piece. This is the maul head itself is more than I can fashion due to its enchantment, but I can take the piece off and make you a handle with it. If that's what you want."
Did you just say that you downgrade it?
No,
Okay.
he's saying he can upgrade your handle, but he can't do anything to the maul head itself.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Would that give him any? Would that improve the weapon at all?
It might give it a little bit of something. The end result we'll find out, but
I would imagine it would improve it some because you're using a bone instead of wood for the handle, so it gives it more density, it's more mass to wield, so it probably
Right.
hits harder.
Alright, let's do that.
yeah,
Yeah. At least it'll look better.
sounds good.
But definitely look more barbarian.
Yes.
So he kind of looks it over. Well, this will take me at least a day. Check in at the end of the day.
Do you have any, like, maul heads or axe heads that are better than the maul that I'm using now?
He says this one is enchanted. I don't do enchanting.
Okay.
So he can make a fancier one that you can have enchanted later. But he just does straight metalwork.
Gotcha. Alright, let's just keep. If I wanted to get that head upgraded,
Mm-hmm.
do I go to enchanter? Can they enchant on top of an enchant?
The best place I would send you to is Alandra's bow. She does most of she is well known for the magic items in her shop. If she can't do it, she can know who to talk to do it.
Alright, let's go ahead and go forward with that then.
Replacing the handle?
Mhm.
Alright, cool. 3 gold should be done by the end of the day. Chink.
Totally kicking myself. I'm realizing that I totally screwed up my plan when I ordered that. When I ordered that sword, my plan was to trade the current sword I've got. So I don't know if I've got enough gold for it.
2 gold?
No, I'm talking about the rapier I ordered.
Oh.
You got rid of the sword you
It's
had?
like
Is that
12
why?
gold now.
I don't have 6,000.
Oh, it's 6,000.
Oh,
If I remember right, that's what you rolled.
Magical items are expensive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right, it was 6. And that was a low fucking roll.
yeah, I want to go to the bow shop or whatever.
Alandra's bow?
Way to be
Right.
honest. Okay.
Sounds good. Isn't just for time's sake, does anybody else want to go to Orlando?
Nope.
Okay. You head your way to Orlando as well.
Yeah.
It's early morning. Oh, you walk through the door. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you had any, like,
Again, you see a well-dressed female.
she doesn't recognize me at all. I don't think I was in the
She-
shop.
You stayed
You guys
outside,
did.
if I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think you were here.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you did go in. You did go in. Yeah. So she does recognize.
did?
Oh, welcome back. I think because
Remember.
Val,
Can't
you were
remember.
thinking about stealing something, but Val stole instead or something like that. I mean,
Okay, whatever. So, I'm wondering if you have any magical items, preferably like mauls or axes.
I've got plenty of magical mauls and axes.
Oh, sweet.
She kind
What
of
am I
takes
looking
you
at?
over to the shelf. There's a couple different sections, mauls and axes.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's intricately designed ones. There's ones that kind of have points on them, ones that are blunt. What style are you looking for? What are you looking to do with this?
Pointy is better.
Pointy is better.
Yeah. I kind of want to stick with mauls. So I'd like to look at mauls.
Okay, sounds good. Again, there's a pretty nasty looking maul. It's got like all these little spikes on it and stuff. Looks pretty cool.
Okay, I want to check that out.
Yeah, she lets you take it. You're kind of swinging it around, very perfectly balanced. Probably the best balance. If there's like a weapon that would feel heavy, like it would hit heavy, but super light, this is it.
Oh, sweet. What's the price tag on that guy?
Let's see.
$1 million.
D&D.
D&D.
This one,
Where you can't buy
I guess
a
I have to step out and ask, what kind of bonus are you looking for?
Say it one more time.
What are you wanting?
What buff are you wanting?
Upgrade are you
Oh.
wanting?
Shit. I didn't have a choice.
Plus 5.
Because right now you have a +1 maul.
Right. What can she do?
Here, let me look up mauls.
Like, are we talking about like enchant fire, where my
You tell me
enemy
what
like
you want.
bursts into flames?
Well, there is the Hellfire Maul. This weapon is fashioned from an infernal iron. Blah, blah, blah. Any humanoid killed by an attack made with this weapon has its soul funneled into the river Styx, where it's reborn instantly as a Lemure demon or devil.
There else like, nope.
Wow.
What?
I'm not with you guys, but I hear like from afar. Nope.
Right now you've got a +1 maul, so you could do the Corpse Slayer Maul. I'm guessing that's specifically geared towards like undead.
Mm-hmm. Negative.
Okay, gains a +1 bonus to attack.
Why is it blue then?
When you hit an undead creature with an attack using this weapon, the attack deals an extra 1d8 damage.
Yeah, I kind of want a general.
A vicious maul. When you roll a 20 on your attack with this magical weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage. There is the weapon of certain death maul.
That sounds about
That
right.
sounds pretty rad. When you damage a creature with an attack using this magical maul, the target can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. So it can't be healed until your next turn.
And what's the +3?
That's gonna be way out of your price
It's
range.
the purple item.
That's like all the money we have combined.
That's epic.
Yeah. It's very rare.
Well, out of everything that he just went through, I mean, the certain
gold.
death one is probably what I'm looking for.
Oh, is that a rare or very
It's
rare?
a blue, it's a rare.
Blue. So yeah.
I don't even know how much money I have.
It's not wondrous. We have received a few things like that.
Rolled nothing but ones.
She looks at this. She kind of listens to what you described that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I can fashion this for you for 13,000.
13,000?
Can we say 13?
You can't buy anything.
Okay, let's
We've been here for 3 years.
Did roll pretty high on
Yeah.
the price though.
let's look at some green weapons and see if you can get the same buff but just in a maul.
No, she just enchants finished weapons, correct?
She enchants or can have them enchanted.
Okay.
So you've got weapons of warning, which that just, let's see what weapons of vengeance do. Oh, that's got a curse. You don't want that. Okay, skip that. Warning. Hellfire.
Here's the joke. They're all cursed.
So while you guys figure that out, is there anyone else who wants to do anything at the beginning of this day?
Well, you know, I'd come back downstairs and start making plans to load up a cart for supplies and whatnot for
Do we have a
Phandelver.
cart?
So,
She kind of goes start just giving Larry a couple apples and getting him ready.
I'm already there petting Larry.
Yeah.
Sort of vengeance.
Yep, and then so as I get, you know, I can script some of the Lord's Alliance members or whatnot to help start loading things up.
Mhm.
And then while that's happening, I go find Wang.
Well, okay. So you're gonna head off to. Is this something you want to do alone?
If someone wants to come with me, they're welcome to.
I'll come with you.
Alright. Sorry,
I
that was
will
not
be
the right
good.
tune that I
No,
mentioned.
no. For our characters, that was the right tune.
Shield boyfriend, I'll come with you.
That's a
Yeah,
boomerang.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could do that. Just order a maul.
Yeah,
with
so,
an enchant.
You were like when you came down to the stalls and I was already petting Larry. You were like,
So
son
on
of
a hit, you deal
Handshake.
Darnells?
your regular
Freaking
bludgeoning
+1s.
and then 3d4 thunder damage.
3d4?
I oddly behave myself though. I
That
don't
sounds
say
awesome.
anything and I just
Could be
follow.
Was anyone else wanting to go to Wang's?
Is that it?
Do you
Guess
hear
I-
it also?
No. Okay. So Venarion and Falco,
Uh-huh.
you remember the way.
Yeah.
It's a pretty obvious direction. You see it in the distance.
Uh-huh.
You make your way towards. You come again to the largely built stone wall that has a gate, couple guards.
Yeah, lightning one to.
How can I help you?
Yeah, of
I'm here to see
storms.
Wang.
A maul of storms.
You're here to see Wang. Do you have an appointment?
I don't,
Storm-
but let him know
storm.
Falco and Narion are asking.
He sighs. All right.
I just-
Kind of sends the message back. Just wait.
Yep.
One of them awkwardly waves back. You wait a moment in silence as you see a paper. You recognize what Val did. A paper message bird comes and flies up to one of the guards. He reads it and says, "Oh, yes. Obviously, come."
Thank you.
He leads you through again. If you remember, this is a big, open, like circular courtyard. Very nice grass. There's people of all ages, all races, kind of practicing arcane arts. The grass is pristine looking, and as you're walking through it, it kind of lays down in front of you to make a path up to the main tower gate. Again, you're headed up to the main gate door, and you hear, you see Wang kind of pop his head out of a window of, "Oh, come in, quickly! Good to see you!" Again, you walk this familiar stairs all the way up to where his room is. You're escorted.
Everybody loves this thing.
And you go to knock on the door, and the door swings open. "Ah, you made it back. Welcome, come in."
Thank you.
"Ah," and he kind of like does his eyebrows at you.
We missed you.
"Oh, I miss you too. Only you two? Where the rest? They all died? Don't tell me they all died."
They're
You
dead.
killed them?
I did not kill them.
You killed him.
But they're dead. I'm just kidding. They're not dead.
Oh, a jokester. And he like quickly pours you like these little, it seems like tea glasses, but it doesn't smell like tea.
They're doing stuff. They're like making
I
jewelry
sniff
and
it,
forging.
like
just
the
set it
party.
back down.
Yeah.
And then so
Oh, too early? Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, okay, later.
And I just stop talking. I just start sipping it.
Mm.
I brought you something that hopefully you might be able to tell us more about, or
Always
Maybe.
with the things. Always with the things.
put out the purple crystal on the purple crystal shard on the
Okay.
table.
He pauses for a moment. Was it, let's see, how did you put it on the table? You had it wrapped up.
I had it wrapped up,
Yeah.
so I set it down, and then I'm just flipping off the sides of the cloth that it was wrapped in.
Okay. He looks at it for a moment, kind of steps back and looks at you,
I really like this touch.
and doesn't say anything. He like totters over to again. He's a little gnome, super like interestingly dressed. Like you can tell he's got style, but it's like a very uncommon style. He walks over to one of his little shelves, grabs a couple little tools and trinket things, goes back over to the gem and starts examining it without saying anything to you guys. Not touching it at all. Let's see here.
Oh, fire laser rifle.
He takes a moment. Really, like you can tell he is zoned out. Like nobody else is in the room to him. This is his craft, and he has found something that he has not observed. And he leans back and he says, "Where did you find this?"
Found it off a necromancer in Wave Echo Cave.
You returned from Wave Echo Cave with this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This is interesting and incredible, and we must talk more about this. I will tell you what I know. You have heard of the Wailing Death and the history behind it.
The what?
The Wailing Death.
Heard of it, but it's been a while. Refresh my memory.
Yes, the Wailing Death was a great sickness that came across the land many centuries ago.
Yes, that actually now that you mention that, it's related to this gem, isn't it?
It is. This
and,
is.
And I pull out the other black one, and
No.
oh no, not that.
He says no. That we talked about. That gem we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
4d6.
This seems to possibly be a piece of the, make sure I'm saying this right, the Source Stone. Its aura is dark, evil, and it may explain the sickness that has been happening in Neverwinter.
The sickness? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I had to dream about the sickness or a vision, and I still don't understand
The one you
it.
get up
He looks over to you and says, "What dream? What vision?"
So I had a vision that there was a crack in the ground and evil going on, and there were people being sick, but I don't know where or how to fix it or anything else. And I've been trying forever to help because I like healing.
Who do you worship?
A very, very pretty blue lady. A very pretty blue lady. I call her Mishy.
Mishy. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. As he like repours you again. He says,
I call her Mishy. Yeah.
It seems that the lovely blue goddess was guiding you to return this so that healing can be put into land. If this shard was removed, it has caused evil disturbance in what was once a very evil in this land.
We're talking about the purple thing.
Yes, the purple thing. And he goes to describe a little bit of history of the Source Stone, whereas a deity used the Source Stone to cause great death. It was called the Wailing Death throughout the land. Before Neverwinter was even a city. Then Neverwinter was built on top of this area. The crack in the ground, you guys may or may not remember, I described there was a part of the city, southern
Right, the map.
part of the city, there was a crack in the ground. And that
But we never got there.
you never went
Right.
there yet. You went to the south where you had vision and there was some sickness in that area of the town. So it seemed, and so he described, perhaps the removal of this shard is the cause of the sickness, attempting to escape again. This must be returned.
So where do we return it?
Shard, yeah. Where
Do
the
I
last
just throw it in the crack? Like,
That is something that our council must deliberate.
okay, I will just sit here and drink this then. Or, oh, you mean not right this very moment?
No, we must call a council for this.
Okay.
This is very serious. And I am amazed, and he kind of starts to take the corners of it and cover it up a little bit. Not moving it because it's technically your property. He's not going to do that to you. But
What?
talking with you guys, being very... You haven't seen him this serious before.
I remember the last time we were here, you offered to hold another gem, the other stone that I carry with for protection.
Yes.
I made a promise. I need to go help rebuild Phandelver.
The last sentence.
I'm going to leave both of these gems with you, and I will return sometime. Hopefully, you can provide more information on the Source Stone and where we might be able to help repair the damage that it did. And then I pull out the black stone that he wanted before.
It is
I just set it
agreeable.
next to it.
Okay. He kind of scurries over and shuffles around in another area of his little office den. Comes back with two little boxes. Sets them each down on the table in front of those. Kind of opens the lids and just kind of looks at you.
They're line lead. Line lead. Wow.
And I'll put them in each box.
Okay, with your gauntlet.
Yeah, exactly.
Closes them, shuts them, and you can kind of see his hands each kind of glow and they kind of shimmer, and he picks them up and kind of scurries them back, sets them down.
Okay.
I trust they'll be in safekeeping here.
They will be. This is the safest place for them. You have made a good choice.
I hope so. Well, thank you.
Is the
I will be back.
tea to your liking?
Oh yeah, I really like it. I actually have one more question, but when you guys are done, I'm mostly
Oh, I'm
just. So, I don't know if you can know. You know lots of things, but I also found this coin, and I do not understand how it works. So, at some point, you can tell me.
What coin is this?
It's a coin, and it has two sides.
Most coins have two sides, sweetheart.
It's the coin of decisionary.
Okay.
So yeah.
Read it for me.
Oh gosh.
Kind of long.
So, and there's a lot to it. So, I understand if you need some time to like look at it and come back to me. I thought maybe you have some more information or knowledge, but I found it. I don't think it's dangerous, but yeah. It confuses, literally, like carrot. It confuses me. So.
Oh, okay. So it's a magical item
Probably.
that.
If you want to come back to that later, but I just want to throw that out there for him. Be like, maybe.
Oh yeah. So this is actually, interestingly enough, it's made by Acquisitions Inc. It's one of their deals.
Is that why it's so
Yeah.
confusing?
Yeah. It's designed by them for
It's-
one of their
For one
crazy things.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk about more about that later.
Yeah. But it's designed to be like a rando boon, and it can somehow level up. I have never seen it before.
That's the
so
thing is, I don't understand how it levels up. I don't understand how,
I'll help you with that
like,
later.
how like
Coin
somebody
decision.
else is supposed to flip it, but
we
yet
can
like
deal with it later.
yeah. So anyway,
So he says, it looks like it's designed by so and so.
Yeah.
If you want to know more information, talk to them. This obviously has magic power. Huh?
Yeah, you're hitting it over
In
here and I'm
winter.
hitting it over there.
Yes. Go find them.
awesome. Okay, that was all. I knew you were a very wise man, and
Very.
thought you have
Very.
yes, very,
Okay.
very. Yes, and your tea is amazing.
Oh yes, you like that tea.
Yeah, the tea.
How fare your friends? Everybody good?
For the most part,
Just look at
everything
you.
we survived.
Everybody. That's
far as
wonderful.
As far as I remember.
Yeah. That is amazing. Well, we must party. We must celebrate.
That's not what we're doing right now.
Yeah. It's like, well, here, I'll pick up the tea. Cheers.
And he has another cup too, and he kind of clinks you both and just shoots the whole thing.
Ship down. It's like,
It is make a Constitution check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I was
Alright.
gonna say.
Or am I just like that cool?
What is
my
17.
con?
17. Yeah.
Plus 4.
Cool.
Not good.
6. I was sipping it slowly, and then I decided to chug it as
You get
well.
you get add 2 from me.
Oh well, that
8.
8. Yeah,
Alright,
still lower than 10.
So you are now feeling a bit of a buzz. You're good. Might be slurring a little bit.
I just start leaning towards
she's
Falco.
She's had a couple.
He
It's like,
pushes
whoa,
me.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
He pushes me back up straight.
He's there.
Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Pink glitter.
I'll just put my hand on your shoulder and, heal you of the poison or disease.
Oh, I was picturing you just pushing me back up for now. Thank you.
No, it's
So Wang's like chuckling to himself, and then sees that you heal. He's like, ah.
You're no fun.
Well, I'm glad you are safe. We will find more answers soon. Is there anything else I can do for you? You're my favorites now.
Thank you, Wang. I don't think I have anything that I can think of right now. We'll be in touch.
Oh, see you again soon. Hopefully.
Yes.
Soon. We go party.
Yes.
Okay.
We-
Okay, go get Bobby now.
Swing by the Lord's Alliance.
I told Falco I would behave this time, but soon.
What a fun in that.
Well, I knew there was going
We
to be.
can get rid of the bomb, you know. Party on our own.
Come by the Lord's Alliance. The rest of us.
There's
are
like
there.
a monkey in the background.
Yeah. You should come by the Lord's Alliance, or I can tell everybody and we'll come back.
The Lord's Alliance okay, but we have underground parties.
I will tell everybody to come back.
You do that. Winks.
Wait. Is there like, cause those guards, they were fuddy duddies. Is there like a special word we can give them to be like, they let us in?
He kind of leans and says, Bazinga.
That's a special Chinese word.
Into
Chinese,
Chinese
we don't know
password.
that one.
And I like lean back over and go,
Chinese
let's
stuff.
You say these words, I don't know.
I do not think that means what you think.
Make sure he loosen up a little, okay?
Bazinga.
Alright, so he laughs, he kind of pats you guys on the butt as you guys are leaving.
It wasn't me this time.
I carry on.
See you soon! As you guys saunter out, it's a beautiful day.
Mhm.
Again, the grass kind of lays out in front of you, and you see all types of like arcane practices being practiced as you leave.
And as we leave, I just curtsy at the guards, and then I just kind of like bow. Like as we're leaving back like that.
Both of them,
Repeatedly bow.
Play it
Yeah.
cool. Play it cool.
both of them look at each other, and one salutes, and one doesn't quite know what to do, so he bows back.
And then I just kind of twirl around and like walk off with Falco.
Awesome. I love it.
Or
She's from Europe.
or,
It's
or like I told Gunner, never
different
change.
Never change.
Never change.
A curtsy and a bow.
Yes. Awesome. Love it. All right. So you guys are headed back.
I'm head back to check on how the loading of the wagon and supplies for Phandelver is going.
Sweet. Sounds good. Everything's going according to plan. There's even extra supplies being loaded. You guys are heading out with a full entourage towards Phandelver. Anyone else doing anything?
So I asked the elven lady.
Mhm.
I had a question.
Mhm.
I noticed you had a mall +2.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that guy?
So that's a very rare, right?
No, that's a green.
Was it really?
Mall plus
Plus
two
two
is
is a
uncommon.
blue.
That's a blue.
Oh, is it a blue? 1 second. I was
plus
looking.
1 is a green, plus 2 is blue.
Yes.
Every time you go up
Yes,
1
it's a
plus,
blue.
it goes up a color too.
Yeah. So purple would be the +3.
It's not looking good. That's not a good face.
She kind of leans in, kind of checks you out. She's heard whispers by now this morning.
Yeah,
who's
I'm
come
a
to town.
fucking legend.
She knows we
she
are
says-
loaded.
How do I
She
get
says-
rid of that?
She says that'd be 21,000.
Oh god. What do you mean she heard what?
She heard that we're loaded.
She
We
she
came
just
back
knows
from the
who you are.
legendary Wayveco Cave.
We have this much money, you're asking for this much. Do you want to get paid?
So what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. Steal it?
Just knock her out and take it and run.
Yeah.
Smash it with a hammer.
No, I have no idea.
So we're gonna meet that one.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing.
What do you mean? I
Role
don't?
play.
You move your loincloth over a little.
Oh my god.
Show a little leg.
Maybe we can arrange
Well,
some
we're well
other
here, we
form
can
of
sketch.
payment. Maybe.
Call it lick of opportunity.
Oh, yep. Move there.
Belmer just
I did.
awkwardly licks her.
Now,
Michael, sir.
like on the forehead.
Not what you're.
We are
gonna say.
married now.
In my tribe,
Yeah.
we are married.
So what did
So how about the
That
husband?
means everything that is yours is mine.
The double husband discount now applies.
I can't get rid of that window. It's there forever.
You mean like if I click over here type thing? Like.
Computers are for rich people.
Jeez.
Alright, so she tells you price. Anything?
How about 1,000?
1,000.
I see you're 21 and raise you 1,000.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Counter offer.
Alright, Andrew,
Oh,
we need to go through all the notes and
Oh.
add up all the.
What
money,
am I
'cause we
doing?
have a
Persuasion.
lot.
What's your persuasion?
Which is minus
Yeah,
one.
we've been collecting.
Motherfucker.
I mean, it's still okay.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Still a 17.
Jeez, 17.
What's that? 17?
Yeah, we gotta.
I have the
we gotta
money.
update the spreadsheet.
You just
Think
have to
about that,
want
too.
it.
She looks at you. You still haven't bathed, right?
No, I paid.
Well,
did
no,
we?
you did
No,
not.
we
You
didn't.
passed
You
out.
partied instead, so you're like reeking of booze on top of it.
What?
Yeah.
Did you get up in the morning and bathe?
Yes.
You can kind
No.
of see
Yes, I
she
did.
kind of takes a little cloth and kind of just dabs. You know.
Hey, I'll
pretending-
leave as soon as I buy this.
It's-
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
wording to that. I will stay here until you accept this offer. And I will be real close talker to all your customers.
roll again for that.
Oh,
Roll again. I'm giving you late advantage because
I was
of
about to
that.
say roll intimidation.
is this persuasion?
Yeah.
Actually,
they
yeah.
make gluten free
Give me
robots.
intimidation for that.
Oh,
You're gonna be better.
Well, there you go.
There you go. What is it? Intimidation?
Yeah.
18.
18. She kind of dabbing herself says, "Listen, fellow, I would love to sell you."
I fart.
Plus 2 to intimidation.
in the middle of her eyebrows.
I would love.
I eat a mushroom.
5,000 5,000.
5,000? How much money do I
Pair
have?
the
I don't
blank
even know.
box for Ezra.
Well, you have at least 2,500.
We put it up and
'Cause that's
we're
what we
like,
all
"Oh, let's
got."
wait."
Yeah, see, I can't do that though.
Well, you're halfway there.
Yeah, that's true.
Barter, man, barter.
I
You
don't-
did just knock her down from 21,000 to 5,000. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. It's not where we want to be.
Yeah, that's
Ask if you can do her a favor.
Can I do any work?
Hashtag side quest.
Side quests? Do you have a rat infestation?
I was waiting for.
Do you have
Supply
25,000
line,
rats
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
can...
You're doing that on your own.
Nervously, you can tell she's like thinking of anything to get you out. Yes, of course. I mean, we can work something out. Just come back tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll have it ready for you.
He's gonna be
Oh,
even
sweet.
ranker tomorrow.
Or what?
I said you're gonna be even ranker tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
You
I'm
need
not.
to
I'm not
splash a
bathing.
bucket of water on him.
And she says, "Don't come back without bathing."
Oh.
No, no.
In
Okay.
fact, as she's like distantly escorting you out, she's grabbing like incense and soaps and
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
balms, like a little care package kind of thing, you know?
it's like people that walk past in a store and
Yeah.
it just lingers.
Yeah, that's his ongoing presence. So she kind of sends you
I
out
don't like him
with a
anymore.
care package.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. So anyone else?
Does she give
Yeah.
him a new loincloth?
Yeah.
She didn't have any
New
leathers
clothes.
on.
Is this town, city? It's city. It's a big city,
It's-
right? So
it's
there's got to be like a
the
library
seaport
somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bellmere.
So I dig in the very
If you want a
bottom
plus two
of my
bags.
pack and get
Or
out
plus two
my
bucks.
little
If you
satchel
if you want a plus two
of
bags,
oil
you get
wrapped
50
leather
bucks.
that has made it like waterproof,
But I
and I
want
take out
Or if you
my nice
Okay.
clothes,
because I'm a
Nights?
my nice,
Oh.
my dressy,
Okay.
my dressy
How
clothes.
did you go from
So-
being-
After bathing the night before and getting a good night's sleep, I get out my merchant level nice clothes, and I put on nice clothes, and I braid my hair, and I put all my hair up, and I'm always crafting things, so I have fine silver, almost thread-like, very delicate linked chain that I've worked on. At home when I was a little girl, or stuff that I brought with me basically to have my finer clothes. I put everything that's nice on, make sure my hair is all braided up, really cute. And I put on like the little makeup that I have tucked away. I like do myself all up, and then very prim and proper, because I've been raised to be prim and proper when I need to be. I go down to the bar and I ask directions to the local library, or where a big library is.
Awesome. Alright, so you come downstairs and it's morning, so there's not a whole lot of people, but you can tell business still needs to happen. People are meeting, things like that. It goes dead quiet. There's this freshness, this beauty that comes downstairs, and everybody stops and stares, and like the drinks set down. Yeah, you can tell there's like little murmurs, you know, kind of thing. You go up to the bar and just your
Hey, baby.
ambience and your walk is totally different now.
Totally different.
The bartender's like, have we met?
Yeah, exactly. That's what he. Without
Welcome
looking,
to my disguise kit.
he goes, "Can I get you?" Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Can I offer you anything?
I would.
He kind of
like
starts cleaning one of the nice jugs, you know.
one of the nice glasses. Good morning. Thank you so much for the rooms. And the bath was lovely. It feels so much nicer to be in civilization today. Thank you so much.
Oh, my honor.
This morning I am looking for one of the bigger libraries in town. If you can point me in that direction.
Yes, obviously. You're a bookworm. Interesting.
Yes, I have some research I need to do.
Research indeed. Well, you can head down the street. I know you can find what you need at the page turner.
Very, very well. Thank you so much. Is it to the right or to the left?
It is to the right.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll see you at least by dinner time.
She kind of hands you a drink to sip if you like.
Oh, while we're talking, I'll sip on it if she's doing that. And then I take out of a nicer coin purse. I'll take a coin purse and I'll slide her a silver for the information and for the drink.
She says thank you. Does like a curtsy.
Right. I thank her and I'm going to head out to the library, please.
Was that the inn you were just in?
Yeah.
As you walk out, I'm outside and I go, "Where are you going?"
I'm going.
As you walk out the room, you can just dead silent. All eyes and heads turn slowly, and then as you exit the door, it's almost like the air is breathed back into the room.
And I step out. She says that, but thinking about what just happened in the room, I
And
just
you can
snicker.
kind of hear through the windows a couple. And
And I snicker, and under my breath, I'm just like, I could kill them all if I wanted to. And I keep walking all jaunty and then I carry on.
Where you going?
Good morning. Good morning. I am headed to the library.
Oh, that's boring. I'll stay here.
Well, fine. And I get all gruff again, like my adventuring voice comes back out, and I'm like, fine then. And I go about my jaunty walk. And I'm gonna head off to the library. I want to do some research on jewels because I want to try to identify these 3 mysterious jewels that I got, and if I didn't recognize them right away, then maybe I need to look up some more information on what they are or what material, because they don't look like rubies, so I figure I need to do a little reading on those.
awesome. So you head down the street. Again, it's a bustling morning. People getting ready, and you're having the exact opposite of last night reaction. Everyone stops and pauses, but it's a very wow type of stop and pause.
Yes,
This
you're
is
welcome.
not a sight
Thank
that they
you.
see every day, and you are just straightening it up.
That's right. My mama taught me well.
You walk into. It's not a large building. I would say a medium 2-story building. Stone made.
So if I
You walk in and there is a very skinny-ish looking half elf humanoid at a desk. Very prim and proper looking,
Very nice.
staring down at a book.
I figured.
yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Woman.
Oh, a woman. Good morning.
So
Good morning, ma'am.
She looks up.
between me.
Can I help you?
Yes, dear. I am looking for any research books that you could give me on fine gems and stones, and maybe 1 or 2 novel texts on the history of Wave Echo Cave.
Wave Echo Cave.
Yes, if you have anything.
So she kind of takes a couple notes, thinks a moment, puts her little spectacle up, and she says, "Gems are gonna be on aisle E. Wave Echo Cave. What
Librarian.
interests you about this?"
I'm really looking for the mineral history.
Mineral history.
Yes.
That's more
I'm
specific.
looking for
Thank you.
the geology of it all.
And she just
Love
is ignoring the rest of what you're saying.
For sure.
She just wanted the.
Every
Guess
time.
what time it is?
And she says that will be on aisle A, or I. Sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you need help finding that?
I'm going to browse for a moment, and if I'm not finding what I'm looking, I will come and ask for your esteemed help.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And she just goes back to her book.
And I can act real good when I want to, and I'm going to go see if I can find a history of the mining operation in Wave Echo Cave to see what minerals they might have been mining, and if these gems could have knowing the history of gems and being trained in that, I would know what components would make certain gems, and then just a general gem book so that I can identify more stuff.
Absolutely. Give me 1 roll for the Wave Echo Cave material you're looking for.
Because it has to do. Well, I guess it's not stone cutting. No, it's gems. Okay, never mind.
That looks like it's cocked. Yeah, it was.
Can I take the 17?
Kicked.
18! I'll take that instead.
Then you
Plus
have-
anything?
Yeah, I think. Investigation.
So 19 total.
19. Okay, so you definitely find a couple books. I mean, you're just kind of skimming. You don't read the whole book. You're just kind of, oh, this looks like it might have some information kind of thing. You find 2 or 3 books that might have information in the direction you're looking for. You know,
Okay.
As far as the wave echo cave mineral works.
Okay, so if I'm finding a few things that I want, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to spend a couple hours, because I know everyone's running errands today, I take it. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to just do some reading. One, to just increase my knowledge in general on my craft, and then 2, to see if there is anything about like specifically red gems and like those that differ from rubies and something
So
that
give
I'm
me a
not
roll for
recognizing.
the gem aspect of your looking. Because that was on the different
16
aisle.
plus investigation again, or intelligence? Yeah. So 17.
So absolutely. You get a book that seems like it's going to give you a lot of information, more specified information.
Okay.
So you've got 3 or 4 books that
Okay.
you're sitting down with.
Okay. So it's a library, so I could check them out. Just sorry guys, zoning in and out. Were we planning on staying here for like a few days
I don't
to
think
like
we ever made a plan.
bone? Yeah.
There wasn't a plan made.
Okay. Well then.
Everyone just kind of darted off in their own direction.
Okay.
Cool, that's a good tennis ball.
Well, my intelligence isn't horrible, so I'm probably a pretty good reader. Not like super smart, but above average. So I'm gonna spend like at least till a little bit after noon until I start getting hungry. I'm gonna spend reading, and I'm just gonna read.
Cool. Awesome.
You can leave me there for now if anybody else has
Okay.
anything.
Anyone else doing? Artemis? Anything? Marianne? You already did your thing.
Nothing.
What are you doing
I'm
today?
just sitting on the roof of the inn and soaking
Hanging
up
out?
the sun.
Awesome. You're just tanning the whole time.
Yeah.
Listening. So
Listening to the birds tweet.
yeah. You are hanging out up there. The wind is fresh, the air is clear, and you're enjoying being outdoors for one, but also hearing sounds.
Yeah. Other than the waves
Other than
crashing.
dead silence. You're enjoying kind of almost like you're retuning your ears back into your ranger ears, yes. you're kind of picking each individual sound out, the bird, the clop clop of the horse hoof, kind of forcing yourself to refocus on things so that you can be back into your skill level.
Sounds
Anything else you're doing?
Not really.
Okay, you're just hanging out in your room.
Yeah, I'll just say typical like bathing, cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fur bog,
Your
so
phone ball,
I'm,
so it's taking a little extra time.
yeah, because normally I'm very like I keep my fur parts
Mhm.
very trimmed up. It's been a while. I'm a little hairy,
Yeah, yeah.
So
She's
I'm
got a lot of
taking-
matting.
so I'm taking some time grooming.
Yeah. She came down probably early morning, midday, kind of part way through her grooming, just like a puffball, and then went back up, got a drink and some food as she continues to groom and fix herself.
Sounds about right. Oh yeah, you agree?
Anything else you guys are doing before you?
I am still smithing. I'm trying to do as much as I can towards making my helm that I'm wanting to make.
Helm? Okay.
A helmet.
Do you have your own materials for that?
I was just trying to, you know, I
A
had
bunch of
ingot.
ingots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the group picked up a bunch of ingots.
Do it on your
Ignorance.
Ignorance?
I know I had some,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't.
Okay,
If I
so
put it in
go ahead
materials.
and give me. We're gonna do a challenge check. So we'll do 3. Here's how challenges work. I know we've done 1 or 2. So you are going to choose 3 skills and describe to me how you're going to use them to create this helm.
Okay. I am going to do first strength check for, you know, it's starting out as a big billet of steel that is red hot, so I've got to pound it into shape and flatten it and draw out the steel, and so that requires some, not so much finesse, but like hammering the piss out of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh god. I'm gonna use a luck point. Not much better. Okay, plus 5. So 11.
Okay.
It's over 10. Yay.
Yes.
Something. Yeah.
It's something.
That was 2 terrible rolls.
Okay, so as you're
exhausted
beating on
from
it,
being in the cave.
you do kind of, this is someone else's anvil, someone else's tools. So you're kind of taking a minute to get your rhythm. You slip a little bit and kind of bend it into a wrong shape. So you take a little longer getting it back into the shape you want it. A little extra sweat, a little extra work, but you get it to there.
I'm going to do an athletics check to try and, now that I've got it, you know, less of just a big block, and trying to you know, just keep reheating it and keep drawing it out, to make it more of a longer flat bar of steel, so I can start wrapping it around and shaping it on the horn to, yeah. So it's more of a stamina thing because I'm just drawing it out longer.
Well, and it's athletics, so you're using both hands in precarious ways, kind of having to muscle and bend this thing as you're working it. So go ahead.
Yes. Good lord, I'm rolling terribly. But that's a plus 8, so 16.
Absolutely. So you feel like you're getting in the groove a little bit. Your muscles are warmed up. It's no longer early morning. You probably took a jug of slam of ale, kind of warm your blood a little bit, and you're able to shape it into the shape you want.
And I'm going to do a stealth check, but no.
You're gonna sneak up on it.
You set it down.
Trying to see what else I can use that's decently high. And at this point, I'll just do.
I forgot. Are you proficient with both of those?
I am.
Okay. So your next one also, technically, you have to be proficient with them.
With what? With blacksmithing?
With the skills that you're going to use.
Oh, yes, I've been proficient with both
Yeah,
of these.
and I would have let slide if you didn't, because that was my fault for not remembering. But in the future, technically, if you're doing challenges, you have to be proficient with the skill that you're just using. So.
Well, in that case, I was gonna do.
Because it keeps, if you have a group, then just like, oh, I'll just do this, I'll just do this.
Oh, that's how you get proficient.
Most of my stuff that I'm proficient in doesn't apply to blacksmithing, so I'm not sure how that would work. Well, stuff like perception and
How?
You could
Think
perceive.
about it.
intimidation.
You're-
I can't intimidate the steel.
No, perception
but
would
perception
actually
is
work
very
out really well. Because you're trying to get it.
Do you have
Okay,
a
I'll
history
use
or
this as like a kind of like in place of a dexterity check. Like this is all at this point I've gotten it drawn to the shape that I need, and now I'm just kind of fine tuning it. So I'm just like looking at the metals and looking for imperfections in it and trying to work those out, and
Absolutely.
looking making sure like I'm going to use my perception to time the heat right and get the heat treating down, and kind of be kind of paying attention to the steel and listening and feeling for timing purposes as far as like when to quench it, when to not.
Go ahead, give me that roll.
Okay, so that's a 15 plus 7, so
Absolutely.
22. Lots.
Alright. Good job on the challenge, man.
Whew.
Good. Good. So you feel, let's say midday, end of day, that you have gotten a good start. You're not going to craft the whole thing in
Right,
one
yeah.
day. You've gotten a good start, probably a rough outline of what you're looking for.
Cool.
Awesome. Good job on the challenge, man. That's what I like to
Yeah.
see.
What were you looking
Creativity.
What was I looking
for?
for?
Yeah, what's the shape?
Here's the beginning
I'm
of a helm.
crafting a helm.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. So that's probably gonna take you your 8 hours your most of the day.
And I walk in and I ask Bert.
Bert.
Brax.
Definitely
How
not
long on that
So for
bone
this
handle?
instance, it's what's that?
How long on the bone handle?
He said it would have taken him the day. Yeah.
The day. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna go bathe now.
Oh, so a couple hours
That'll
in.
be his 8 hours.
Belmer walks. How long was that again? Oh, okay, thank you.
Exactly.
The remainder of his 8 hours trying to wash himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think all of you have pretty much done the day's deeds.
I just wanted to finish my stuff up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So at the library, tucked in a quiet space where no one can see me, I'm gonna pull the 3 gems out of my little secret pocket. I'm gonna put
Out of the corner of your eye, you do notice
Everyone looking at you.
bitch face. Like
It's a library. I'm sure there's not a lot of people
no,
here.
she kind of not. She's not like hovering,
Right.
but you can tell that she walks by every now and then.
Seeing what I'm doing.
Who's she?
She's snooping.
The front counter.
She's
lady.
a busybody. You can tell.
And where are you right now?
The
The
library.
library. The library.
The library. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, the bibliothèque. So I'll wait until she passes by and I'm like reading, being nice to the books, clean and proper. Then she doesn't. I pull them out like miserly, and so I would have like a stash of whatever the old timey version of felt is, or I guess they had felt, right? So like a black
actually made out of
felt.
wool.
Yeah. So like a black felt, so the gems are like up against it, and I'll sit them there, and I'll be looking through the books. And do I find information that helps me, or if I can concentrate and like spend the time to try to identify what they are and if they do anything?
Identify which.
It's the 3 gems out of his forehead that you said weren't rubies,
Okay.
but they were like
Roll
an
me
odd
an
gem.
intelligence check.
I didn't know what they were. Oh,
Boy.
I'm tired.
Man, we suck.
5.
We've been really terrible.
Unless we help
5.
then we roll 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's
this
like,
is to help somebody with these
Hold on.
gems.
This is you because you are a jeweler. This is directly related to gems. I'll give you advantage.
Oh, I love you so much. Oh,
That
that
was cocked. I can see it from
Okay.
He is really throwing these in both.
here. No, it was.
I know, it's awesome.
Roll, no, it's a
That's a
6. I
six.
literally rolled the same thing twice.
Dice jail.
Well, I mean, the advantage gave you 2 extra points. That's good.
6 plus what?
1. 7.
So you pour through these books.
I can keep reading.
Yeah. It's been, so you feel like the journey is starting to catch up with you. It's almost like it's been, you know, when it's been a long week or a long month and you finally
just
get the
nothing
day
goes
off,
right.
it all kind of hits you.
Nothing goes right.
Yeah. So you're pouring through these books and you feel like you have a pretty good idea these are some type of diamond, but not a normal diamond. Give me a history check. With advantage.
I'm proficient in history.
With advantage because it's related to jewels.
I will use different dice.
I don't know if that.
15 plus 19.
19. Okay,
I know.
you spend a while.
Nice.
And
That's
it's
helpful.
not until like the last
Thanks.
bit of the day when something finally
Pushing
clicks.
dinner.
Yeah. Something finally clicks, you're like, you know what? Something's not right with these. This is why I can't put my finger on it because these are not normal diamonds. These are not normal gems.
Okay.
These are what you remember to be heard of. You've never seen one before. They're called blood diamonds.
They have blood in them. They're veins.
Okay.
And that is what you remember.
Do I know what that means though?
You could probably
Like,
do a
tell
little more
Regina.
research in the, what's
You're
that?
in
I was like, tell Regina.
You're
Thinking
in a
with a
library.
6.
Yeah.
Start looking.
With an intelligence roll of 6, you probably
So-
don't know what that means.
What I'll give you now before you do more research is that you know from stories that blood diamonds are used in multiple different types of dark rituals.
Okay.
And that's what you know right now.
Just barely.
When she's gorgeous.
But would I wouldn't have gotten like the whole way through the book.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick like the one book that might have more information on this type of diamond, like the history of gems, or I don't know what I'm looking at, but sure, we're gonna say like that's gotta be in the pile that I grabbed. So I'm gonna just pick the best book that I think, and then I'll try to check it out in the library if she'll let me. So I'll put all the books back nicely where they go, and I'll tuck all my stuff away so nobody can see it, and then I'll just have the gem book and then go up to the counter and greet her nicely and say, "Thank you, ma'am. Your direction for the section of books have been so interesting. I've just been fascinated all
You
afternoon."
found what you're looking for then?
I believe so. I would love to do a little more reading. Would I be able to check this book out of the library? And I'll gently set it on the counter.
I assume you're staying in town then.
I am.
For how long?
We are here for at least a few days, and I will have your book back to you before then.
What type of guarantee?
Well, I don't have a library
She
card.
kind of, you can't see it right here, but I'm rubbing my fingers together.
Like, yes. I was like, well, I know in some of the larger cities, they have a library membership, but I know that I don't have time to open an account with
I
you.
can't say I recognize your face. This is why I asked.
I do understand that. So how about I give you? How about I make a gold piece deposit on this book, and if I don't come back, then the gold is yours.
She, without really breaking character, she smiles. There's a little bit of like, I see you understand how things work.
I do understand, madam. And I understand you need assurance that your precious books are going to come back to you. There's no price that you can put on knowledge. I understand that.
It is priceless indeed.
It is. But
You can see she kind of relaxes her shoulders.
we will indeed put one gold piece down for that.
As soon as your fingers remove the book that she, as you're kind of pushing it forward, she closes her books and is just instantly over top, and like she kind of slides back and just like rests the book on top of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay. Well, will that bring assurance to you?
We are in agreement, my dear.
Oh, right. Well,
I expect to see you tomorrow.
I appreciate that time frame. Thank you so much. I will do all my reading tonight. I appreciate it. Now, I am quite famished. I am going to go find some dinner. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Enjoy it.
Thank you, darling. And I leave, rolling my eyes. I love it.
Love that. You guys are getting so much better. I love it.
Do you have that recipe for that?
Okay, so I think most of you are about to the end of the day, unless you guys want to do anything else.
No, I just ate.
Okay, so everybody's kind of back at the main Lord's Alliance where you guys have been booked up, and everybody's kind of like on their own, kind of meeting downstairs, just hanging out at tables, sharing stories, shooting the breeze. Yeah.
And in I walk in my finery.
Yeah. Again, the room kind of pauses for a moment, and the rest of you guys are just like, freaking A, man. You kind of like show off kind of thing, you know, whatever.
We know the real Emperor.
Yeah.
So, wait. So, in my finery, I walk up to the bar very prim and proper, and I said, "Good evening. May I have a shot of hard liquor, please?"
You can have a shot of whatever you want, my dear.
Thank you. I'll take one.
Okay, so she kind of bustles back to a side area where she's never drawn stuff before yet, and just kind of like cracks a little bit and gives you
How much would it be?
on the house. my dear.
20,000.
Oh, well, thank you.
21,000.
Why, thank you, darling. There's a tip coming your way in the future.
Oh, much appreciated.
Oh, of course.
But not right now.
That's right.
And then I will turn around, look
Bill's
at the room,
going-
because the room, it's dinner time, right? There's like people around.
Yeah.
I will turn around and I'll take my shot and I'll tip it back real fast, slam it on the counter, and just primly walk up the stairs.
You see a couple of
just a like total badass,
Yeah.
and then just prim and proper.
Yeah, you see a couple of the pedestrians, obviously everybody's watching, you know, and they've all got this assumption on their face, and they all go, you know, several.
Right. And then I'll go upstairs to change into my clean adventuring clothes. And like bring it down a little bit.
Cool. Alright, as you guys are hanging out, Sildar kind of busts in and joins you guys, kind of hanging out, fellowshipping, eating. He kind of just chit-chat talking, says, well, I assume you guys are going to prep yourself for the tournament then?
All right.
Absolutely.
Preparations have already begun for me.
Good. Well, I mean, you still have a couple days, so, but if you need anything, in the meantime, let me know.
Absolutely.
+2 malt.
Do you have any of those later on? Just that happenstance.
Dragon.
Check your magic closet.
Yeah.
I'll ask my people.
Yes.
How my people call you people?
Dragon armor kilts.
Well, I will give you a head warning. We know that you guys went over there and spent some time and were signed up. At least one of you was signed up for the tournament.
I think there are a few of us.
Because of your
The three of
reputation.
you are on a team, I think. This.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They were kicking us and taking names.
Because of your reputation, you caused quite a stir.
Hashtag flex.
The Lord himself has sent a new person to organize this tournament.
Great.
God, you talk to God.
You talk to God?
It is one of his. He is very famous for what he does. I'm sure you will find him when you go over there. But when you go over, look for Articulus Frostbeard.
Beard, yep.
Articulus Frostbeard?
Yeah.
Arcturus Frostbeard.
He didn't get
I was like, that's a weird ass name. Alright. He's got a speech impediment.
I'm sure you will
Articulate
find him.
Frostbeard.
He will stick out like a sore thumb.
Articulate Frostbeard has a sore thumb. Got it.
Yes. You got it. He kind of slides you another drink.
Oh, thank you.
So,
you're being awful coy about this fella. What does he do?
what does he do?
Yeah, he said he's known for what he does.
What
Yes,
does
he is an organizer of events. We put it that way.
Ooh.
That drag you down.
So
Let's
we're
just
talking
say
like
that-
bachelor parties and
If
Fight club.
bachelor
Fight
parties
club.
involve weapons and
yours didn't?
other things, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I throw bachelor parties.
Oh yeah. I mean, if there's not booze or bruises.
Then what's the point?
Again, he's just chopping it up with you and just giving you the information that because of your famery now, the stakes, not the stakes, but the event has been
It's drawn more interest.
much more extravagant, yes.
Imagine it's drawing more competitors too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Awesome.
So, when you're ready, go to the island.
Fantastic. Well, I for one can't wait. I can't remember, refresh my memory. Is it an individuals tournament or is there team competitions?
It was a 3-on-3 tournament, and from
Oh,
what I heard,
Perfect.
three of you were allowed to join. However,
Indeed.
because of the fame, there might be opportunity for more.
Oh.
And he kind of bangs on the table a little bit.
We're all gonna start joining in. Let's say you guys. Come on, join the tournament.
Falco already has a plan, so Falco's gonna be out.
Boo!
You
There goes
do?
our meat shield.
There goes a
Yeah,
bit of-
Falco's just kind of sitting back, quiet, just smiling between Sildar and Gondor.
Well, it sounds like it's just the three of us.
Okay.
The Smash Bros and Miss Fancy Pants.
See.
Hey-o.
Oh, she's not fancy anymore.
She can kite them. We beat them.
Yeah, she'll put the glamour on them.
Yes.
Well, cool.
Are we in the
so,
same day?
you guys, you
Yeah.
It's
two,
the end of the day.
You
Yeah,
two
this-
went and
we're
visited.
planning.
You two went and visited Wang, right? How'd
Yeah.
that go?
I drank.
What did he have for us?
Well, he didn't have much information. I showed him the gems. he said that him and his council will need to confer about it. It was the purple gem that we found off Nesnir is from something called the Source Stone.
The Source Stone.
Which-
Not familiar. I assume he knew what that was.
He
though.
knows. Yes, it says it was a cause of the Wailing Death, which damaged Neverwinter. That the large chasm on the backside of Neverwinter was part of that.
But we should definitely do the tournament
Of
first
course
and
it
not
is.
address that.
I put the stones in his protection for him and his council to investigate. So it'll be some time before we revisit them, and hopefully they have some more answers for us.
Fantastic. Well,
Okay. Anything else you guys are doing before a long rest?
did he? I know Wang likes to cut loose a bit. Does he want to do anything fun and recreational?
I'll let
Nope,
Norian
I just
take
drank tea.
How dare
that one. I'll let Norian take that one.
Okay, I'm just gonna lay it on the table. I want to party with Wang.
Oh, in that case, then yes.
You gonna lay your wang on the table? So it pops up out of the-
It's a real fun party.
You just hear from the background. Hello.
Yeah, that's exactly. A couple of voices. Yeah. Cheers.
Who wants to party with my friend Wang?
Everybody let it out.
And then when you say that, I go, oh, by the way, he invited us over for like a crazy rave-ness stuff.
Alright, well, that's where I'm going.
Oh, but not right now.
Too late, I'm already headed that way.
But I thought you were going to the tournament.
Not right now, I sent home for days.
Oh, days, yes.
Couple
Do we
days
have
away.
time to go to Phandelver with supplies and come back?
Oh,
It's a
God.
2-day journey to
Yeah.
Phandelver.
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, how hungover do you want to be for the tournament?
Well, I don't plan to party to where I'm hungover for days.
Well, you don't plan on it ever.
We'll see what happens.
Kara's actually speaking through her.
I know.
Maybe Norian should warn him about Wang's strong drinks.
They're not strong for him.
Warn or encourage him with the strong drinks. Wang's strong drinks.
I'm
This
down.
is how we
Strong Wang
learn.
juice.
I'm down for a night of party.
So we're sleeping?
After all that freaking reading.
Alright, who's with me? I'm going to Wang's to see what he's got
Party.
going on. Party?
Party.
You partying?
I was
I'm
prim and
sleeping.
proper all day. It's time to let you.
What is wrong with you?
I want my bone malt.
Yeah, we could do that hungover as crap. All you gotta do is pack it up. Let's go party!
How much
Okay,
exhaustion do you still
Alright,
have?
party?
So there's this
I
picture
will
of this,
follow and
this
see what
dwarf
happens.
yelling up at the Goliath.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You've met Wang, right?
Fast forward.
Clean yourself up. We're going by.
I need my wingman.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Apparently we're going to Wang's house.
We're all going to Wang's.
Let's go clubbing.
Shot.
Let's go clubbing.
Everybody.
All right, so you guys head off. The sun is set. It's dark, so there's really not many people on the street other than there's a
Yep,
couple
that was my
taverns.
fault.
You can hear noise, revelry happening. You make your way up to the stone wall again. There's still a couple guards there.
And then I, just out of nowhere, not that, just kind of put my hands out in front of you guys and I go, Bazinga!
Gesundheit.
Right.
Again, the guards are like they
My
recognize
character's very
you.
much
They're
like,
bowing, they're bowing.
Bazinga!
Stop!
He did say he didn't want to party tonight.
He's allergic
He's
to
not feeling
partying.
great.
I did notice there's a little bit of dog fur over here, sorry.
So the guards recognize you, so they kind of like, "Oh, you're back again." Nice, have this cordial happiness to see you, and then you just say, "Bazinga!" and they're like, "Oh, oh!" They like wave you through. So you go
I
up to
turn
the
around and
door.
just walk backwards and bow. Again.
Again, they both like bow and doing like both hands, and
Yeah.
turn it into a little.
That's
bit of
just a robot.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, when in Rome, and I start doing head motions.
I'm ignoring them both and just walking.
So you guys get up to the tower gate. It opens up. There's a little halfling there that opens the door, just stands there. Can I help you?
Well, Phil, what do you want?
I'm gonna techno Viking dance my way
Bazinga?
up to him and go, Bazinga!
I heard her say Bazinga and it got us Bazinga?
The halfling
At this
had
point,
a
I'm
serious
back
face.
away.
Is there a Bazinga party?
Techno Viking dancing to
Is
him.
it?
Just kind of waves
Is
you
a
down.
Bazinga party something I want to go to?
I don't know.
It's one way to find out.
Okay, I guess we're
Waves
going
you
to the
down a
Bazinga party.
hallway.
No, he doesn't wave. He fishes.
I have no idea. I have no idea that it's the
Well, it's
past
got
one,
the milk,
because
it's got
all I
the
heard her say was Bazinga. I was like, is that the foreign word for party?
So you guys start walking down. You guys are like dancing down the hallway, doing crazy stuff.
I'm
And
glad
then
I'm traveling more.
you
I
come
need
to a
learn
door.
more.
where
Phil's
there's-
wearing his party kilt.
Party kills.
It's
Yeah.
like woven in with like those glow sticks.
Wait, so it splits in the back instead of
It's actually not a bad idea.
So you get to another door. It's
Made out
open
of black
for you.
light fabric.
You head down some
Oh my
stairs,
gosh.
a couple flights, and you hear music starting to get louder and louder. There's a curtain.
Oh my
There's
god.
another.
It's
There's
a
a
Tuesday.
There's a freaking big Goliath there, and there's like a beaded curtain behind him. You know.
We should have pre-gamed.
He says weapons.
Okay.
Yes, I have one right here.
I'm gonna grab my cross and go, you can't check that
Daggers over here.
in, Philip. I like this game.
Oh.
And so,
So
So
you,
we just start like chink, chink,
yeah,
chink,
yeah.
like
chink,
piles
Wait,
and
wait,
piles
wait.
of daggers.
chink.
Chink.
I'm gonna get my tongue razor.
Wait,
He just looks
take
at
it out of my
kinda
hair.
like drops it next so that another guy can start organizing it.
I do need
whatever.
to figure out if I have daggers. I think
Organizing what? Oh, the weapons.
The weapons. He
No,
kinda steps
Have we picked
aside,
up, like,
big
random
old
daggers?
arms, like kind of moves the curtain, and you can kind of see lights and
probably
stuff
throw one in my boot.
through a foggy room. You guys start stepping into this foggy room, and it's like not dense fog, but it's like slightly obscured.
I recognize
And there's
the
all these
smell.
like light balls of light spinning
I
and
recognize the
things
smell.
just like going
That's
all over,
awesome.
accentuating this fog. There's a bar on the side. There's drinks.
Is there any
I
sound?
belly up to the bar.
Yeah, there's music. It's a
It's just silent.
it's a rave. I mean, let's be real. But music that, yeah. And you hear from the back corner, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And we can continue with the scene or cut it right here. Whatever you guys want to do.
We do need to go.
Yeah, so we'll cut it at that with just like Wang going, standing up and like, yeah!
And then we all go, yeah! And then just black out for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
All that reading I did today is gone.
We just walk in going, greet me.
Yeah.
Great me.
Awesome. So, you guys wake up in the morning, some of you with a little more hangover, unless you guys want to stay there the
I
night.
am not gonna get blackout drunk.
I'm gonna go get a cocktail that glows. Does anybody want?
Be careful of that magic.
Yeah. Some of you may have company, some of you may not. You guys wake up in the morning feeling pretty refreshed. It's another day. You
I
guys
did
are
do
looking
my hair
forward
today.
to more tasks, more
I'm
items.
looking real
You're
pretty.
looking forward to getting your weapon.
Yes.
And were you guys plan on, let's see, you guys have more tasks to do, more things that you're looking forward to, like going to the island, and everyone's feeling very refreshed, very
Are
like.
we though?
That's some awesome mist.
Are we
Well,
though?
it's like the eye of the
Wait.
storm
Is it
before
a
the hangover.
refreshing
I'm thinking there was stuff in that mist.
We're
So what
still
you,
drunk.
What you, don't,
Yeah, exactly.
what you don't realize is that it's a magical mist. There's all different kind of things that we can go into. You know, we could even do like a one shot for this little
Hey.
party.
Hey,
During party one shot.
Hail,
Yep.
hail, hail.
Hey,
I love that idea.
I already have.
The mist is a healing mist.
That's what I was gonna. So anyway, we'll deal with it later.
Okay.
It's herbal.
It's a psychedelic mist.
Yes!
So,
Wayne and I get real close that night.
all
Not that close. Not that close.
hey, it's been said.
It's canon. Canon.
So, I will write that one day. We'll do it.
I find a tall, broad-shouldered human.
Yeah. So
climb
you
it.
guys have an awesome night. You guys
Oh, no,
wake
Wings
up in
is
the
amazing.
morning.
I passed out and wake up in the middle of the woods somewhere on the outside of Neverwinter. I have no idea how I got there.
Which way is the sun?
Do you have a pretty floral bonnet?
I feel great, but I don't remember how I got here.
The one shot will be the flashback to figure
Oh,
out if
yeah.
everyone starts remembering bits
Yeah.
and pieces.
My
of it.
kilt
It's
is
like,
on my
what?
head somehow,
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
like a chief Indian headdress.
Yes. Yes.
Not much of a somehow there. Pretty
So
sure what happened.
wherever and however, everyone kind of slowly in the morning ends up back at the Lord's Alliance downstairs. Kind of some recovering, some kind of like helping others recover, preparing for the day.
I definitely ended up at a different inn that night.
Some regretting.
Feeling pretty good.
Pretty
I'm gonna
good.
greet you
This is
all
where I
really
parked my
loudly.
car.
Hey guys!
How was Wang's?
It was real good.
You don't want to know.
He was great.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I wake up at his
There's a
foyer.
twig in your hair.
Somehow not wearing my kilt anymore. All I've got on is just my sporon covering my crotch, but my butt is like hanging out like a
Wow,
hospital gown.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
Looks like you had a good night, sir.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Yeah, you should. Backwards. Or not. Or not.
Yeah. So you
There's a
guys
full
are,
Thank
moon
God I
this
kept
morning.
track of my sporon.
so you guys spend the morning just
It's so furry.
It's so you can't even tell. It's just all fur.
Even his back hair has braids.
Are those beads?
He's got cornrows all down his legs.
Yeah, he hooked up with a hippie last night.
a very affectionate hit.
Right?
Smell it reeking of
Yeah.
Julie.
Oh,
A nymph.
I really need to grog.
Oh man. Alright, so you guys all have these amazing stories that you start to share with each other in the morning. There's laughs, there's more food and beer, and that is where we will end tonight and the campaign.
Oh, that was awesome.
Dude, I love it. That was really good, really fun.
That's awesome.
Again, so just to clarify, because it was pretty obvious, you guys will be looking for someone else to lead the tournament. Who will be leading the tournament?
Oh, fantastic. That's why Falco wouldn't join.